Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this blue and black teardrop swag, which I think is so pretty. So the only thing from Dollar Tree on this is the frame. It's still pretty inexpensive if you hit Joann Fabrics at 70% off. So if you want to see how I made this, then keep watching. For today's project, you're going to need some sort of greenery. This is the frosted pine from Joann Fabrics. I got this for $3. I've been working off of this one spray for many projects now. You'll also need tinsel stems and or zip ties, a hot glue gun. I have this little ornament. This is optional. I just pulled it out of my stash. I thought it would go cute. I also have this. This came from Target Dollar Spot. And then I have these 3 rolls of mesh. These are all from Joann Fabrics. Again, $3 a roll with 70% off. And I tried to pull out a few unconventional colors because this will go with this and then this will go with this. So both of these rolls of ribbon are from Joann Fabrics. Again, $3 a roll. This one I ripped the UPC off of the back by accident. And you'll also need a candy cane wreath form. We're going to cut the hook off of this and make a swag. So let's get started. So I cut the hook off of the candy cane. So now we're going to take tinsel stems, place them on the 2 center bars, tighten, and twist them. We're going to need full length tinsel stems, chenille stems, pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to put 2 on each section going all the way down. Okay, so we have 8 tinsel stems on here in total. This is the scrap end of one of those rolls that I showed you. You don't really need all those rolls. My dog's, of course, going to start barking. So I'm just going to take the end of this, fold it over on itself. So we're kind of like making a bow. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And just, of course it wants to be difficult now that I'm on the camera. There we go. So it's just like you're making a 1 loop bow. So this is the widest one that we're gonna do, and it's gonna go up at the top of our swag because this is a teardrop swag. So we'll take our pipe cleaners and put them going in the direction of the wires, and just go ahead and secure that down on there, move it to the top, left, and we have our first section. I'm so sorry about my dog barking. He's upset because I had to put him in his cage because he eats everything in the craft room. The next color I'm going to do is the silver, and I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller, if not the same size. And I am going to cut these off individually because I don't want to waste any of this. This snow mesh that Joann puts out, they really don't have a lot on the roll. So I want to waste as little of this as possible. Normally I would just go all the way down the center of the wreath, but I'm not going to do that this time. So I made those 2 the same size. And then we're going to go back with our blue and make it a little bit smaller and just keep alternating all the way down until you hit the bottom, and you're gonna go from largest pieces all the way down to a small piece. Alrighty, here it is. So I've gone all the way down. I do want to add that I did add one more tinsel stem at the bottom of this, just because when you get down here, they're so small, there's not really a lot to fill up space. So there's 9 tinsel stems on this altogether. So we started with blue and we ended with blue, just because this mesh behaves a little bit differently than the one that's not like the snow. This is more of like a tulle, I guess, with snow attached to it, instead of this like regular heavy duty mesh. What do we call this one? They just call it decorative mesh. So yeah, to Joann Fabrics, everything is decorative mesh. So I still have quite a bit of each one, and I'm gonna go ahead and just see how much I have left. So down the center of this, I think we're gonna make lumps, is what I call them, and ruffles. So we're gonna make the humps with this one, the blue. You can't tell the colors when I undo it, but I'll just gather this at the end right here, and we're gonna come up to our top tinsel stem, and we're gonna pull the tinsel stems in the direction of the poofs that we have already. I'm just gonna lay that on there, secure it down, and then make little lumpy poofs and secure it at every tinsel stem, just to fill up the middle. I'll do another one. And again, you want to graduate the size of these down your swag. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back when I have it all full. Alright, so that does it for what we had for the blue mesh. There we go. This is what we have now. If you like it like this, you can stop now, but I am going to ruffle some of the silver down the middle, just so we can tie those colors in. So what we'll do for that, I'm just going to get my little cutting mat here. And I'll take some of this, and I'm just going to rotary cut off a piece. And we don't want big ruffles, and we probably aren't going to be able to put it on every tinsel stem, but we'll try our best. I don't have very much left, but I do want to use up. So that's the ruffle. You've seen me do this before. It's just take it when it's flat, put your thumbs at the bottom and pinch, and walk it up with your fingers. So you end up with this thing that kind of looks like a bow. And again, put your tinsel stem going in the other direction now. And just secure this on. So we've got that now. So I'm gonna do this to as many sections as I can, and then I will come back. When you get to the end down here, you're gonna wanna take your sheet of deco mesh, here it is right here, and just cut it right in half. So you have smaller ruffles for this bottom section here. You don't really have to worry about this fraying. This is actually pretty good with not fraying, just because it's a different material than most other mesh. So as you can see, it's made a smaller ruffle down here. So I've gone ahead and made a bow with my bow dabra using both of the ribbons that I showed you. So now I've taken this ornament and untied the bow that was right here, so I have this long hangy section. And what I'm gonna do is just find where I'm gonna put the bow, and I'm gonna string this through underneath it. So it'll hang, and then I'm gonna find the center of my bow and find the tinsel stem and secure it in there, and then we'll fluff the bow up. Doesn't look like much right now, but it will be cute. And then we'll figure out where we want the snowflake. I think the snowflake's gonna go at the very top here. Maybe. Let me plug my hot glue gun in so we can get some of the greenery on here. So here is the finished product. I moved the bow up 1 notch because I thought it was down too low. I added in this pick from Joann Fabrics that I paid 30 cents for. I put the flocked pine behind the bow, behind the ornament, and then down here I took the scrap that I had of the black ribbon, just tied this teeny tiny little bow, and I put that wooden ornament down there. So yeah, that is the finished product, and I thank you guys for watching, and maybe you'll give this a try. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and have a great week.